No, he was saying nice things about you, obviously, because you're about to hit a pretty impressive milestone. What does it mean to you?
You know what? It means a lot, especially now that it's here. It's like, didn't see this day coming. Other than, you wanted to play this long, but being with the same team, being a part of this organization, it's been nothing but fun. These last 8 years, I say. The beginning was a little rough, but it's been getting better and better every year. So for me to do this, I just want to, thank the guys in front of me that's paved the way, because you just want to keep the torch burning, and I'm just trying to make sure I do the same for the young guys that's coming. Let them know, keep it going.
At what point did you realize this record was in your reach?
Just when y'all start talking about it, because you don't look at all that stuff. I mean, y'all get all the little details. I mean, I'm worried about the details on the field most of the time, and you don't really have time to really think about the milestones that you are approaching, or you know how many sacks you got for the year. I mean, that's one thing you think about, like sacks and making plays and stuff like that. But this is definitely a great accomplishment because I played with David Akers, and I know how good of a dude he is, and it was for me to do that. It's I ain't no kicker, but boy, it's good to be a part of that conversation.
You spoke last year about good juju and the way you are every day. How much do you think your personality, your attitude has has to do with the fact that you've been able to stay around so long?
I think that's part of it, and then helping the guys, just having that service mindset, of like you can't do it by yourself, and you're gonna need to bring people along, and you never know what people are going through if you don't really open yourself up to be vulnerable, for what your situation is, and get people to trust you. And so I take that serious, and I try to make sure that I help the guys as much as I can, because when I come back, I want to be like, dang man, you still here, you still doing it. But I'm definitely thankful for sure, and I'm gonna keep it going.
What do you want your legacy to be?
I just want people to just talk about how hard I played on the field, and I was selfless, as possibly as I could, because I mean we all got our goals on what we want to do, but I feel like the team goals and the personal goals kind of go hand in hand if you have a good balance of not compromising the team goals for your personal, and then usually when you don't do that, you usually hit some of your personal goals anyway, but it's the way you go about it. And so I think I would want people to say he went about it the right way, and of course, when people know me and people meet me, I'm gonna try to be the best dude I can be. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that I always just. I mean, you can't please everybody, but I know that for me, I'm gonna try to be the best me every day and try not to let stuff that try to control you not control me.
You talk about opening yourself up to the vulnerabilities of others.
Mm-hmm.
Do you look back on your vulnerable spots?
Oh yeah.
Early in the career?
Yeah. Just opening up to wifey, telling her, what's really going on, other than just saying that I can handle it, because, as a man, you think you can just deal with it yourself, and then when you see guys that's going through what you went through back then, I try to be vulnerable with them by letting them know what I went through and what helped me. And then during them times that I was, going through it when I was younger, I had guys that I can go to or I felt comfortable with because of the relationship we built over the time of going to war out there on that field. You learn a lot about each other, and you learn who you can trust for real. And I think Trent, JP, I mean, you had different moments where I would talk to them guys, and sometimes they'd set me straight on some stuff and just say, it is what it is, man, go do it. Like I remember talking to JP about playing special teams when Chip got here. Like, man, I ain't did that since, Coach Reed ain't make me do that and all that. But he's like, whatever you got to do to stay on that field, man, to get on the field. A lot of people wish they could be in your position. And it's like, dang, there wasn't nothing I could say. It's just, sometimes you have to reel it back in, or people have to remind you, how precious this moment is, because we all just renting space until the next man comes, until they won't let you rent no more. So I know for me, I was thankful for the people that I had, and so I'm just trying to be that for somebody else. So just trying to, I guess that's part of my little legacy too, of just try to be as selfless as I can to help the guys, and it helped me too along the way too.
AJ, like we saw in the game last week, there are going to be times where a defense puts a ton of attention on you. As an individual, how do you deal with that during a game?
You try your best just to stay locked in as much as possible. You continue to do your job regardless of if you're touching the rock or not. But staying locked in mentally. And whenever you get your opportunities, you got to make the most of them. So,
When you see it open up for Devontae
Yeah.
because of that, how much do you enjoy when he makes the other team pay for that?
man, I'm all about winning. I'm all about winning. If I get it, cool. If Devontae get it, cool. If Dallas get it, cool. Quiz get it, doesn't matter. You know, like I said after the game, he was the MVP of that game to me. You know, he made some crucial plays. You know, all night. You know, so
How's the tie?
good. Yeah.
It's not a question to ask. But
Yeah.
Was that something during the game that kind of cropped up a little bit, or?
You can say that. I'm good though.
So if this is going to be like a regular thing,
What's gonna be a regular thing?
doubles and brackets and guys,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
How do you mentally handle that?
How you mentally handle that? You know, I think I just kind of control what I can control. You know, come to work and continue to try to get better, focus on my details of my routes and stuff, and you know my assignment. But you know, I can't really think about that type of stuff. You know, that's a coaching thing. You know, I can't do nothing about that. You know, so. But whenever my number's called, I got to make the most of it. You know, my opportunities are being limited because of it. You know, I'm not complaining. I'm very grateful. I'm very blessed to be in this situation. It comes with it. You know, it's a respect thing too. You know, so but I got to just stay locked in and make the most of every single opportunity.
Going into a game, do you have a pretty good idea about what their plan is going to be for you?
Yeah, I'm going to every game. I know their game plan is probably to take me away. So it's a part of it. It's the new world I'm living in now. So it's okay.
I mean, does some of that obviously have to do with Dallas also being out?
No, I don't think so. I think it's been like that. I think the little stretch I went on too didn't help. You know, but it's okay though. It's okay. You know, we working through it, and so yeah.
Tell me if you were asked this question. Did you talk after the game on Sunday? So you were asked about the interception.
No, I didn't.
What happened on that?
It was my fault. Honestly, it was my fault. And you know, I did beat my guy, but in that situation, you know, I didn't see it was blitz zero. You know, and that route I can't change. I gotta keep my route on. And that's what happened. You know, yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah. When you beat a guy.
Yeah,
and
it's
you
just
see
like
green, and you see
it's
green
like
in the end zone.
yeah, it's like a unwritten rule. You know, when you really beat a guy, you can put your hand on your mailbox him. And so it's just that green light just went off in my hand. I'm like, hey, he's not even paying attention to me. Like I can run by him, and that's what I was doing. And you know, Jalen was hot. You know, he couldn't really reset his feet to throw the ball there. You know, so you know that was on me. You know.
Yeah. So he just let us score on him and go score on other teams. How about that? Yeah, that's it though. Yeah.
What's your thoughts on Josh Allen?
That was great, man. Great dude. Amazing talent, arm strength, amazing. He got a great ability to stand in the plays. He do a great job keeping his eyes down the field. You know, but yeah, man, he's like to me, you know, I play with a Stafford. He's like a faster, athletic Stafford. You know what I'm saying? Guy that with strong arm, believe in his arm, can fit it in any hole, pause. But yeah, like he's just like a faster Stafford because Stafford was the same way. He trusts his arm strength. Great quarterback, you know, keep his eyes downfield. Yeah, so.
You used to see Stephon twice a year. What are the changes that you've seen in his game since he went to Buffalo?
Oh man, he's just getting better every year. You know, I've been seeing him for a long time. Me and him got a great relationship, man. We've been going at it, a lot of great battles. Man, he's, you know, at that time he was a young pup. I was young too as well, but and you can see how he done grown into himself. And really like develop who he is as a player. He's always been like a dog. Always been playing competitive, but now he gets after it really, man. You know, he gets after it real much. You know, so top 3 receiver in the league right now for sure. Playing at a very, very high level. Yeah, man, he keep doing what he's doing, man. He's them dig boys doing very well in the league.
It always seems that people talk about his route running Is that what stands out?
Oh yeah, everything. Mostly, really, honestly, his route running is great as well. But man, his contested catches is real crazy, man. His high pointing the ball, understanding when to catch it with his chest or with his hands. Him and the quarterback always on a good relationship in zone coverages when it's time to scramble around. So and it's after the catch. People think he's not one of little pretty receivers that catch a ball and just step out of bounds. Like he catch the ball and trying to run you over extra yards. Like he one of the ones. I know y'all saw the Miami play. You thought he was going down, spinning out, get loose, get active. Yeah, that's what he do. So very good after the catch. So that's very like people don't understand what he does that very well.
So you mentioned that he's a guy that's willing, Josh Allen, to throw it wherever because he's got that kind of arm strength.
Yeah.
But do those kind of guys take more risks, and does that give you more opportunities?
It can give you more opportunities, and it could give you, he can go for, that's an ass whooping opportunity where you put on us. You know what I'm saying? So, what kind of, of course you want your quarterback to make the right decision and all that, but sometimes, like I always played with Stafford, so Stafford always told me, man, if my reads ain't right, I'm gonna give my best guy the best option, the best chance to get it. I'm just gonna throw it up because he trusts him. So it goes like that. Sometimes the receiver got to help the quarterback. So and the quarterbacks help the receiver. So it goes back hand in hand. So yeah, man, if I had me, Stephon Diggs or AJ Brown on my team all the time, and I'm the quarterback. If everything covered up, I'm just gonna throw it up to him. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they come down with it, sometimes they don't. I'm willing to take the 50-50. So let's believe if I don't see no coverage, I want a quarterback with AJ. AJ, there you go. Do what you need to do with it. If you catch it, you catch it. You don't, you don't. We go chalk it up in the meat room.